and 3. Okay, this is how we know. We have to count them, and the same number of going in, the same number has to go out. Okay, so with that said, okay, this is our frost nut. We can put the quickening in here if we have one. Hopefully we do. Okay, so let's say my edge is gonna be like right here. Okay, see? Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that my quilting sticks out over the edge. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go back to the tree. Okay, I'm gonna just measure it right here. Really long way. Okay. And here I'm gonna make another loop right here. Okay, I have another loop. So I have 1, 2, 3, and I have 1, 2, 3 right here. Okay, and I'm gonna pull that back. I'm gonna make the overhang right here. I'm gonna dress my knot right here. You guys remember it has to be flat, right, with the webbing. I make sure it's all flat right here. Okay. Okay, so just a little bit overlap. Just get this back. We'll make sure it's dressed nicely. It's a lot of webbing, so it's hard, but we made it. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, and I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then okay. Another way of creating it is just create this part first and then go over there. It's up to you which way you're gonna set it up. Okay, so the courtesy rigging. This is a static courtesy rigging, okay? So we're gonna safety to the anchor, right? And then we're gonna put we already have a quickening here. Okay, so we're gonna grab that loop. Now we're gonna grab that loop. And we're gonna connect them together. Okay? So what does it do for us? What does it do for us? What did we achieve here? So everyone is gonna go from here.
They're going to get on rope where it's safe and then walk to the edge.
We rigged it. I'm just trying to save the time, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so we rigged that, and everyone is gonna go with you too, right? Thank you. Okay, and the last person, okay, because we will make sure we retrieve the rope. The last person is gonna have to take the carabiner off because carabiners are expensive, right? We don't want to leave it. Okay, we're gonna rig in here. Okay, we're gonna lock it off. Okay, so I took all the slack off here, right? And now I'm gonna take my safety off. Okay? And then I'm gonna have to go to the edge.
You want your carabiner?
Yeah, probably. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So I'm gonna go over the edge. And as the last person, I'm gonna have to speed down and push my body over the edge and hang out on this webbing until I'm behind the edge, right below the edge. Okay?
So it's a soft start.
So I have to do the soft start and I have to hang on it when I pass the edge. Okay? And when I pass the edge, I'm kind of weighted on the anchor. You know, this is when I can unlock my device and rappel down. Okay? So it's very scary for the last person, right? So that's the courtesy rigging. Courtesy rigging is making courtesy for everyone else to be comfortable when I'm not gonna be comfortable at all. Okay? Do you understand that?
Well, but everyone else would have to do a soft start too, right?
So it depends on the rappel and the anchor. Okay, but as for me, I cannot just like wait on the rappel because my webbing is gonna be behind the edge. So the time when I hang on the rappel on the anchor right here, I'm gonna be behind the edge. So I have to hold on to something. That's why I'm gonna do soft start until I weigh the throw.
So everyone else starts here. You don't hang it on the edge until it's your time.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So dynamic courtesy will be, let's say we don't have that. Okay, let's just use that. Okay, we don't have, let's just forget about this part. Okay, it can be with this part, but let's just forget about this part. So the dynamic courtesy, sorry, just read it. Yeah, okay. Give me some slack here. Thank you. So dynamic courtesy, it is when there's a really sketchy down climb before you're gonna go rappel, and my friend, he brought the sandals. He's so awesome. He brought sandals and I took him to the canyon with the sandals. Okay, there's no way he can down climb in the sandals, right? So so what we have to do, we have to make him to actually climb down, right? Like walk down somehow safely, right? And he's not gonna make it in those sandals. There's no freaking way, right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna create another rope tractor. Okay? And this is our block, okay? So he has to walk to the edge before he's gonna start rappelling. Okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put him on the rope drop. Okay, we're gonna make sure that he's locked off. Okay, and then we're gonna, hey, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, so he's gonna start walking down slowly. Yeah, walk down. I can't. Okay. So I'm gonna help him to manage that so he doesn't slip, fell, wherever. Okay. Okay, until he gets to the edge. Okay, now you're on your own. So now he can rappel down.
Okay.
Okay, so this is dynamic because I'm making the dynamic movement for the rope. Okay, I'm in charge of it. It's not by itself. Okay?
Cube shape,
Cube shape's good.
because you want like a flat bottom. Well, yeah, you want it to be like a decently stable and good, like probably 2 flat surfaces, and then we'll wrap webbing around it, and then we'll find more rocks to put on top. So my preferred is to have the rock with our webbing around it, and then have a nice big flat rock on top, so that there's a lot of real estate for us to put more rocks. So with that,
Is this the prime location?
No.
So where's the prime location?
Prime location would be. Well, where's the rappel?
Right there.
Oh.
See, I'm looking at this thing right there, and kind of like Tori was saying, you know, guess I should check for snakes.
Yep.
You know, a nice area. You know, we have some nice rocks around here, but I guess you can even potentially gift wrap this. See how we have a natural curvature there, a little basin. This might be able to fit right in there. Gift wrap it, and then put maybe this big flat one on top, and then some of these other boulders.
Yeah.
What do you,
So normally we do this, right? But the cancer ribbon,
Yep.
we do this.
And then you do overhang.
The cancer ribbon.
It's cancer knot.
No.
I
No,
forgot
it's
what
just
it
what
said.
the breast cancer ribbon looks like.
I forgot what the knot
It's just how I remember it.
Yep, no, that's a good memory.
Mobius.
Mobius, thank you.
A Mobius twist.
Yes, it's Mobius twist.
Okay, you're right. That is kind of difficult.
Yeah, make it a bit longer. And then, At least you have fingers. Mine were like in the gloves. Yep, perfect.
This will come through like that.
Yep. Okay, now we're gonna grab the rod. So which side is gonna be the knot? It's gonna be at the top or it's gonna be at the bottom?
In the back, wouldn't it?
Well,
Come on.
I don't know.
It's gonna be at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna flip this way. We're gonna start with the knot. So we want the knot to be somewhere here. The knot on the side, but like the tying somewhere like here on the top. Okay? So I'm gonna pick that up and you're gonna help me, right? Perfect. I'm gonna put it down. Okay, I just want to be very careful with my fingers.
Yes. Now I don't. I'm not sure what's after
Yep.
this.
Perfect. Okay, so let's just put it side on this side.
So this is the bottom.
Yes.
Okay.
So was that facing? I think I should put it like here.
Okay.
Okay. So
And this is the front.
yeah.
Okay.
So what you want to do? You want to like cinch it, and then just go different direction. Okay. Or cinch it and go this. Yeah. You want to go different direction. Okay. So it cinches on itself. We want to make sure, because this is like very bulky here. We don't want that knot to be straight here. But if this will be flat, it will be probably like straight here. Okay, so let's just put it here. You see how I'm holding the tension on it? Okay, and then we'll just put it down. We'll go through that hole again.
So the benefit of the Mobius knot, that's the cancer ribbon thing, it holds the knot kind of open, as opposed if you just did a flat overhand. Once you start pulling on it and adding tension from those other strands that you're pulling through
So now I'm gonna
the loop,
put it this way,
it'll just
and now we're gonna
collapse
come here.
the that little
Okay,
opening,
perfect.
and then it just makes it more difficult to thread through.
What do you think, sir? Is it good enough?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think so too. Should we tie that, or
Let's see
should we
what it
just
looks
keep
like on
it?
the back side.
Okay.
So like Tori was saying earlier, ideally a nice square, cube-ish rectangle type rock would be nice because, you know, it's nice and neat. This is kind of almost round, oblong, but we're making use of some of these little indentations, quirks of the rock, kind of work to our advantage.
So we're gonna go one more. We gotta make sure we keep the tension on it. Okay, and then we're gonna the 2-in-1. Can you make sure that it's flat?
Want to pull on one?
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
So did you just do like an overhand?
Couple of overhands.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. We are shaking. Make sure you put your legs spread apart so it doesn't knock you on your legs. Okay. And give that shake. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Let's do that.
Okay, so
So we put it in
we
the
gotta
hole.
orient it. Well, let me try.
Okay. Try it. So also when you guys putting the rack on the other racks, make sure you don't throw it because rack on rack is gonna cut the webbing for you, okay? So make sure you just put very nicely, lightly, wherever you are putting on.
Yeah.
You put the racks like over here. You can support the rack right here with another rack and here, but you do not want to put anything on the webbing, okay? Because if the webbing is stretching, and if you're gonna have racks on it, it's gonna be tearing the webbing up, and you don't know how long it's gonna last for you, okay? So you want to make sure you avoid putting anything on the webbing, okay?
I still don't feel, I don't love this.
Okay.
What do you think?
Well, that might be all we have in the canyon. So,
Okay.
one thing to think of also when you guys are out in the canyon, you might only have like 4 rocks or 4 of something. At times you may need to harvest some of your stones from up above or down below. So just kind of keep that in mind. But Beth, do you want to give it a test?
I like to make a Carin Anchor at the top. This is not really very flat, but we're gonna try to find it. And I'm gonna wanna see how it holds. Okay? So I wanna see if it's gonna shake.
So I would just pull on it. Don't like
Bounce it.
bounce it,
Yeah.
because when we rappel, we're not going to be bouncing.
So how do you feel, Beth?
Feels solid to me.
Yeah?
I'm the lightest one.